Once upon a time, in a land known for its robust democracy and thriving civic discourse, arose a billionaire named Vincent Harrow. Vincent was an enigmatic figure with a gift for weaving captivating tales and evoking fervor among his followers. Despite his wealth being founded on a foundation of deceit, many revered him as a successful, self-made mogul who could steer the nation towards glory. Vincent had always eyed the seat of power, the presidency, as a prize that could further stroke his ego and provide him with the ultimate stage to manifest his visions. When the opportunity arose, Vincent seized it with all the cunning and deceit that had propelled him to billionaire status. However, Vincent's narrative was far from a benign tale of ambition. It was a tale steeped in the thirst for control and a penchant for the theatrical. As he embarked on the quest for presidency, Vincent orchestrated a masterful campaign, intertwining lies with truth until the masses found it impossible to separate the two. His social media platforms became a theater of the absurd, casting his political rivals as vile creatures out to undermine the nation's glory, while painting himself as the sole savior capable of restoring the land to its mythical past glory. The day came when Vincent was sworn in as the president amidst roaring chants that echoed his name across the country. With each passing day, Vincent became more intoxicated with power, which now seemed boundless. The once flamboyant billionaire was morphing into a demagogue who basked in the adoration of his supporters, whom he had successfully molded into a cult-like following. His speeches resonated with a large swath of the population, who hung on to his every word as if gospel. Vincent created an alternate reality where only his word held sway, and anyone who dared defy or question him was swiftly labeled a traitor. Vincent was relentless in his pursuit of absolute control. He churned out propaganda at a pace so rapid, his political adversaries found themselves in a constant state of defense, unable to match the overwhelming tide of deception that Vincent expertly wielded. He incited fear among the populace about fictitious threats from his political rivals, who, according to him, were the epitome of evil. Social media was his pulpit, where he conjured storms of insults, defamations, and threats against anyone who dared to speak against him. The eerie chorus of his followers echoed his vitriol with a frightening zeal. The more power Vincent accrued, the more erratic and dangerous he became. His tweets were not just mere words, but carried with them a force that could shatter reputations and incite violence. The days turned into nights, and the nights into days, as the cycle of madness spun faster. The nation that was once a beacon of democracy and free speech became a battleground where civility was trampled under the fierce loyalty of Vincent's cult. Rational discourse was replaced by fanatical chants that hailed Vincent as the eternal guardian of the realm. Despite the growing chaos, Vincent sat in his opulent palace, glaring at his screen, his face twisted in a sinister smile as the nation danced to his tunes of mayhem. The seeds of discord he had sowed were now towering trees of hatred that cast dark shadows over the land. But as with all tales of unchecked hubris, the fall was destined. The nation eventually woke from the spell, the shackles of deceit shattered, and Vincent's empire of lies crumbled. But the scars of his reign were etched deep into the heart of the nation, a grim reminder of the time when the land danced to the tunes of the lying billionaire turned demagogue.